If you're considering moving to Summerland, British Columbia, well then this video is for you. I'm going to be going over the pros and cons and what it's actually like to live in Summerland. What's going on everyone? It's Russell Mortlock here with the 𝐂𝐚𝐥𝐿 Real Estate Group. And if you're looking to buy or sell real estate here in Summerland, you're going to want to give me a call at 778-392-7238. Or you can go in the description below. There's going to be a link directly to my calendar and you can book a call with me at a time that works best for you. And we can go over everything that it's going to look like in order for you to purchase real estate here in Summerland. So let's dive into the pros and cons of Summerland, British Columbia. The first pro and probably the main attraction why a lot of people do choose Summerland over some of the other major Okanagan cities is its size. So it's currently sitting around 11,000 people and change, making it a small community. And that's something that people really appreciate about Summerland, that it does have that smaller population, that small community feel that a lot of people just love, you know what I mean? You get so many people that actually end up relocating here from say like Vancouver or some of those other major areas, and they just want to get away from the hustle and bustle and they want to come to a really small community. This making a major pro for Summerland. Let's dive into con number one of Summerland, and that's going to be the shopping. So the shopping definitely is a knock here to go along with that small community feel. They typically don't have a lot of shopping needs, but it does have an IGA and a Nesters for any kind of your daily groceries. But then for restaurants, it doesn't have a ton of options. It does have all those normal chain restaurants like A&W, Subway, Dairy Queen, etc. that you're going to be able to use, but it has very limited kind of sit down fancy dinners. Which is totally fine. That's typically a lot of the people that move to Summerland, they're wanting to really enjoy that small community feel. But the shopping is a con here in Summerland. Pro number two is the location. So Summerland is on the west side of Okanagan Lake in the interior of British Columbia. The district is between Peachland to the north and then Penticton to the south. And then to its largest center, Kelowna, it's about 51 kilometers, so maybe around a 30-minute drive. This does put it in a great location where it is a short drive to Kelowna to say if you do want to go to Costco or a Walmart, but vice versa. Penticton's even closer where they have all those major chains too, because it does have a larger population. So its location is a huge pro because everything is in a short vicinity if you were to choose Summerland as the place to live. So as you're watching this video, if you're someone that's wanting to buy real estate in Summerland, give me a call at 778-392-7238. I'll be able to help you out with everything that you need and make sure you buy the right property. Con number two of Summerland, and this is a knock to the entire Okanagan Valley right here in the interior, is the forest fires. So go along with all that beautiful warm weather that we receive in the summertime and have the ability to hop in the lake because it is so nice and hot, does come along forest fires. So sometimes there is going to be some forest fires potentially burning in the area, which for people that have some respiratory issues, this would be a big knock for them. Pro number three, and just like I was leading off with the con, is the weather. So Summerland is another 4-season playground where you're going to be able to do outdoor activities all year long. Where in the winter months, it has an average temperature around -4, and then in the summer, it has an average temperature of 26. So a very mild climate compared to some of the other regions here in Canada, but it certainly doesn't rain as much as it does in Vancouver, which has all these Vancouverites relocating to these areas, these smaller communities that they don't see all the rain. Con number three of Summerland is, and this is another knock to the whole entire Okanagan Valley region here, is the winter haze. So as soon as the winter sets in, we do get this haze right over the lake, and that does typically stay for most of the winter time where you aren't getting a ton of sunlight. I know a lot of people, they kind of maybe will travel on the weekends, go some other places, go for some maybe more exclusive hikes in different regions just to get some access to it. But this is the biggest con, I personally think, of living in the Okanagan, is the winter haze. Pro number four, and this would have to be another one of the major attractions why people choose Summerland, is the beach access and the lake. So where it's situated on Okanagan Lake, it definitely is away from a lot of the hustle and bustle of say like Kelowna and West Kelowna, where a lot of people continue to boat. It is in a slower paced area of the lake compared to those major populated cities. So people really enjoy being able to boat kind of in this area of Lake Okanagan because you're able to do the water sports all the time. There isn't a ton of boat traffic that you got to be worried about. And then plus, getting your boat in the water and the boat access is a lot easier because you're not fighting with everyone who's trying to dock their boat at the same time, and you got hundreds of people trying to pull their boat all at the same time at the end of the day, or put them in the morning. Summerland's is way better for this because of its small population. Not so many people end up going here to boat. So people who live in Summerland who are big boaters love it because it's easier to find a boat slip, and then it's definitely easier to get your boat in and out of the water. And then this part of the lake is definitely a lot slower. So a part of those beach accesses, we do have Crescent Beach Park and the Perch Orchard Beach Park, which are some really nice areas for your family to hang out if you're not wanting to do the water sports or hop into the lake. If you're someone that it doesn't have a boat but still wants to enjoy the beaches, these two are some great options for you. And after hearing all that, and you're someone that's dying to move to Summerland because you want to take advantage of all the boating, you want to give me a call at 778-392-7238 so we can find a new home for you and your boat, and you can come out here and enjoy everything that the Okanagan has to offer. Con number 4 of Summerland, and this has to go along with one of its pros, having a small population, is the work. So a lot of people that I know and have sold homes to in Summerland don't actually usually work in Summerland. A lot of times they are typically working in Penticton, and some might even commute as far as to Kelowna or West Kelowna in order to work. But that just kind of goes along with its small population. There is a lot of maybe wineries, orchards, and some of those local jobs right in Summerland that you can take advantage of, but typically a lot of people don't actually work in Summerland who do live there. Pro number 5 is the no speculation tax. So where this is for all the people looking to buy secondary homes, or those really luxury buyers that are wanting to buy waterfront property that are discouraged about the speculation tax that Kelowna and West Kelowna and some of the other regions in BC applies to these secondary homes. Summerland doesn't have any speculation tax, so this can save you thousands of dollars each and every year if you were to have that secondary home, and you don't have to worry about finding different ways or other ways to maybe not have to do this. Obviously, talk to your accountant if speculation tax does apply in your area and you have a secondary home, but that's one of the pros of being here in Summerland for those people that have the secondary homes or the really nice waterfront vacation homes. Speculation tax doesn't apply. And then pro number 6 to go along with the no speculation tax is the real estate prices. So Summerland is one of the most affordable areas in the Okanagan to purchase real estate. I personally think it's a great place to invest too, because you have lower real estate prices and pretty high rental rates too. So for the savvy investor looking to purchase rental properties, Summerland could be a good option for you, especially with how fast the community is expanding. It could be great to get into there now and really see a lot of appreciation on your real estate while getting that good rental rate. Well, let's break it down what it costs. So an average single family home is going to cost you right now around $852,000 here in Summerland. Townhouses have an average cost of $570,000, and then condos have an average cost of $380,000. And after hearing the real estate prices and you want some more information on what's available currently on the market, you're going to want to give me a call at 778-392-7238. Or go in the description below. There's going to be a link directly to my calendar. You can book a call with me at a time that works best for you, and we can go over everything that's available currently on the Summerland market to see if there's going to be a home that will meet your needs. But if you're still on the fence and you're one of the many people that I always talk to, you're so undecided of what town or what city to call home here in the Okanagan, you're going to watch this video next, because I'll be breaking down the pros and cons of Kelowna, British Columbia.